Offline backup software is the only reliable option to keep your data from never being lost. You are going now to see how easy you can install and set up a complete backup for all your business data on your computer. As soon as you have installed the Langmeier backup program, you will see the start screen of Langmeier backup. Just click on Setup Backup on the left side and add some files and folders. We are going now to add, for example, the e-business folder because we are wanting to backup all these folders. And also you could actually add some emails and internet bookmarks, or you have a quick way to add all your documents, media files and your desktop to the backup. Or you can add in one simple step all pictures from your computer, or you can create a full disk image. We are going to choose that now, and here you have to choose between a complete Windows operating system, including the system and Windows partition, or I can create a custom disk clone, and when I click to next, I can basically select which partitions I want to backup. I can choose how many versions I want to keep on my backup, the full versions and the differential versions. Now I'm going to click to the next, and here I can choose the destination for the backup. I am choosing the local backup. I could do a backup to the network as well, or to an online storage, which you can use also your own FTP destination if you select online storage. I can go to choose local and click on the next. Yeah, let's just choose the backup destination, and I'm using the registered user. I don't need another user to backup my files, because if you want to backup other users' folders, for example, you should enter here the administrator account so that he will be able to backup it, but we don't need it. We could actually insert some variables, for example, the year of the month, the current day, and such things. Then we go to the next. He asks me if I should check the name backup. Yes, we say yes, because it will be more stable like this. We can encrypt the files and setting the password, but we don't need it now. We could actually compress the file and creating a zip. You have a lot of expert settings that you can choose. For example, you can, before the backup, execute some VB scripts, some batch scripts, some exe files you can choose here. You have also other options like exclusions, checking the backup synchronization, for example, remove the deleted files also on the backup media if you don't want to keep the older files that you have already deleted on your disk. And you could also send the log to an email address, or send an SMS to your mobile number, or even print the log after the backup. So I'm going to choose next. I'm giving it a name, backup of my computer. I keep it. And now I could choose start backup, or I actually could schedule a backup. Or if I would want, I could create also an icon for this backup on the Windows desktop. I'm going to schedule it now and press on complete. And here I have a lot of different options, for example, like that the computer start or before log off. or during a break of 5 minutes, for example, if I'm having a coffee or a lunch break, he will start the backup as soon as I'm not working on the computer. Or I could actually backup it all 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Or I could start the backup daily at 1 o'clock midnight. Or if I want, I could choose here the days. I want to do it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday at 1 o'clock. Or monthly, once a month. Or even if I insert the medium to any disk drives, but with the name backup, for example. Or if I'm connecting the computer to an internet or to a local internal network. But we are choosing this option now. And to make it a little bit more quick, we deselect one option and start the backup now. And you will see that he's by default backing up only the changed files and folders, or the files and folders that do not exist already on the backup destination. If I want, I can skip something, for example. And then I see the result. Yeah. For example, now 420 files have been backed up. I can press this button, which files have been backed up, and he will show me exactly the files that have been backed up, and I can check it here. So if I want, for example, an option to schedule it again, here I can see it. I can check this backup for errors, for example. I can clean up, I can use the cleanup wizard if I have not enough of disk space, or I can restore the data. I have also a couple of options here. For example, I can change the language or the encryption password if I choose to encrypt the backup. Also the option for the logins. For example, I can send my log to an email address. If I want, I can use my own email SMTP server, or I can include a message to the backup log, a personal message. So if I want to make some backup scripts, I can use the script editor here. And I can basically just write my own scripts in VB language. And as soon as I'm saving these scripts, this has the name X example, and I can add them here, these scripts. For example, the example script, or for example, if I want to shut down the computer later, I can include that script to the backup task. I can also with this function to move it upward. Can also use the minus or plus keys to do it. But we are going to delete this script now, we don't want it. So if you want, for example, if you have a disk clone and want to mount the disk, if you want to see all the files inside of this clone, you can mount it with the mount disk image. Or if you want to restore your computer later, at a later stage, from a backup, you need a rescue media to start your computer up with this rescue media. And you can create this rescue media with this function here. And you have the three different options to create a bootable CD, or to create a bootable USB stick, or to create a bootable ISO file, which you can then burn to CD, or you can create a USB sticks from that, or to use it for your virtual machines. So with this rescue media you can always restore your full computer even if the Windows operating system doesn't start up anymore. Keep it simple and stupid. This is a common principle in the IT sphere. So did we create a software with an easy and reliable user interface that packs a lot of different possibilities and options on how to back up your business data in one simple and reliable user interface. For more information, contact your sales representative at Langmeier Software.